Have you ever noticed the invisible force connecting our world? It's not magic or luck, it's something much more powerful and ever-present. It's the silent language that links our actions, our choices, and even our dreams. This force is woven into the fabric of our daily lives, quietly guiding us from the moment we wake up to the moment we go to sleep. That's data, constantly flowing around us, shaping our lives in ways we often don't even realize. Data travels through invisible networks, zipping across continents in milliseconds, connecting people, places, and ideas. It's the heartbeat of our digital age, pulsing through every device and every interaction. Every time you use your phone to send a message, check the weather before heading out, or get a movie recommendation that seems just right, you're interacting with data. It's there when you scroll through social media, shop online, or even track your steps on a fitness app. Data is the invisible assistant, working behind the scenes to make your experiences smoother and more personal. It's the raw material powering our technology and daily decisions. Businesses rely on it to understand customers, scientists use it to unlock mysteries, and we depend on it to make choices big and small. Data helps us solve problems, spot trends, and predict what might happen next. Imagine trying to navigate a new city without a map. Data is that map for our lives. It gives us direction, helps us avoid obstacles, and points us toward new opportunities. Without it, we'd be wandering in the dark, unsure of where to go next. From scientific breakthroughs that change the world, to simple choices like picking out cereal at the supermarket, data helps us make sense of the world. It's the foundation of discovery, innovation, and everyday decision-making. Start looking for the numbers and patterns hidden in plain sight. They're on your receipts, in the news, and even on billboards as you walk down the street. These patterns tell stories about our habits, our communities, and our world. When you see a news headline or a suggested video, ask yourself, what data made this happen? What information was collected, analyzed, and used to bring this to your attention? The answers might surprise you and open your eyes to the hidden world of data all around us. Understanding that data is everywhere is the first step to becoming a more informed thinker. It empowers you to ask better questions, make smarter choices, and see the world with greater clarity. Let's put on our data glasses and see the world in a whole new way. With curiosity and a fresh perspective, we can uncover the stories and insights hidden in everyday information. Ready to explore? Let's dive in and discover the incredible world of data together. We know data is everywhere, but what is it really? You might hear the word data tossed around in conversations about technology, science, or even daily life, but it can feel a bit mysterious. Let's break it down together. Simply put, data is information. Facts, numbers, words, pictures, or sounds. It's anything that can be recorded, measured, or described. Every time you jot down a phone number, snap a photo, or even hum a tune, you're creating data. Think of it as the building blocks of knowledge. Just like you need blocks to build a tower, you need data to build understanding. Each piece might seem small on its own, but together, they form something much bigger. In school, when you learn new facts or collect information for a project, you're working with data. Teachers use data to track progress, and students use it to solve problems and answer questions. For example, a scientist tracking a plant's height, snapping a photo, or noting its color, all of that is data. Scientists rely on data to make discoveries, test ideas, and share what they've learned with others. Data can be quantitative, things you can count, like steps taken, coins collected, or the number of books you've read this month. These are measurements that give us concrete answers. Or data can be qualitative, descriptions like red car, funny movie, or delicious meal. These details help us understand the qualities or characteristics of something even if we can't count them. Both types of data, numbers and descriptions, help us see the bigger picture. They work together to give us a fuller understanding of the world around us. Data isn't scary, it's just clues waiting to be understood. Like a detective piecing together evidence, we use data to solve puzzles and answer questions. Alone, a single clue doesn't solve the mystery, but together, they reveal the story. When we connect different pieces of data, patterns start to emerge, and things begin to make sense. Whether it's a recipe, a game score, or a movie rating, data helps us make sense of our world. It guides our choices, from what to cook for dinner to which movie to watch with friends. Even checking the weather or planning a trip uses data. We rely on information every day, often without even realizing it. The real power of data is turning simple facts into understanding. When we analyze and interpret data, we can make better decisions and discover new ideas. It's a process of discovery, and it's pretty cool. Every new piece of data is a chance to learn something new or see things in a different way. So next time you see a number or a label, remember, that's data at work. Let's keep exploring because the more we understand data, the more we can understand our world. Where does all this data come from? You're a data creator every day. Liking a photo, posting a vacation pic, or shopping online all generate data. Stores and apps track what you buy, when, and even what you almost bought. Fitness and navigation apps collect steps, routes, and locations to help you and improve their services. Even playing a game creates data about your habits. This constant collection powers many free services we use. In exchange for convenience, we share information, knowingly or not. Being aware of this exchange is key to being a smart digital citizen. Data collection isn't always bad, but it's important to know it's happening. The more you know, the smarter your choices. So what do we do with all this data? It might seem overwhelming at first, but data is actually one of the most powerful tools we have. Every number, chart, and graph tells a story about what's happening in the world around us. The real magic happens when we take all this information and use it to make smart decisions that shape our lives, our communities, and even the future. We use it to make decisions and solve problems. Whether it's a team at work, a group of friends planning an event, or a family deciding what to have for dinner, data helps guide our choices. It gives us the facts we need to weigh our options and pick the best path forward. Companies like Netflix analyze what people watch to create shows you'll love. By studying viewing habits, they can recommend movies and series that match your interests, making your experience more enjoyable and personal. This is just one way data makes entertainment smarter and more fun. Restaurants track which dishes sell best to improve their menus and reduce waste. By understanding what customers like, they can offer better meals, save money, and even help the environment by cutting down on unused ingredients. Data helps them serve you better every day. In science and medicine, data helps doctors find the best treatments and researchers discover new cures. Medical teams use patient information to diagnose illnesses more accurately, while scientists rely on data to test new ideas and make breakthroughs that save lives. Farmers use sensors and drones to grow more food with fewer resources. By monitoring soil, weather, and crop health, they can make precise decisions that boost harvests and protect the environment. Data-driven farming means more food for everyone and a healthier planet. Cities use traffic and population data to plan roads, parks, and emergency services. This helps make neighborhoods safer, reduces traffic jams, and ensures everyone has access to the things they need. Data helps city leaders build better places to live. In every case, data turns guesswork into smart choices. Instead of relying on hunches or assumptions, we can use real evidence to guide our actions. This leads to better results, fewer mistakes, and more confidence in the decisions we make. It's not magic, it's informed action. When we use data, we shine a light on the unknown and make choices that are backed by facts. This approach helps us solve problems faster and reach our goals more efficiently. Data helps us move from I think to I know. It gives us the confidence to stand by our decisions, knowing they're based on solid information. This shift from uncertainty to clarity is what drives progress in every field. Whether it's business, health, or daily life, data is the tool that makes things happen. It connects people, ideas, and opportunities, helping us work together to solve challenges big and small. The more we use it, the better our world becomes. Data empowers us to make choices that improve our communities, protect our environment, and create a brighter future for everyone. So next time you see a decision being made, ask, what data is behind it? You might be surprised at how much information shapes the world around you, from the smallest choices to the biggest changes. That's the power of data in action. When we harness it, we unlock new possibilities and make things happen, together. In today's world, understanding data is as important as reading or writing. This skill, data literacy, means being able to read, understand, and use data in everyday life. You see data everywhere: news, ads, fitness trackers, and more. Being data literate helps you make smarter choices, like tracking spending to save money or understanding what statistics really mean. It empowers you to ask questions and see past misleading claims. During elections or big news events, data literacy helps you spot bias and make informed decisions. You don't need to be a math whiz, just comfortable with the basics. Know the difference between an average and a median, and that charts can be misleading. Data without context is meaningless. Always look deeper. With these skills, you become an active, critical thinker. Data literacy is a superpower for the 21st century. Let's build it together. Understanding data means asking the right questions. First, who collected this data? Was it a scientist, a company, or a news outlet? The source matters. Next, why was it collected? The purpose can shape the results: marketing, research, or persuasion. Then, how was it collected? Was the sample big enough? Were the questions fair? Bias can sneak in if data is gathered or presented unfairly. Don't just accept statistics at face value, look for the source and method. Asking who, why, and how helps you spot credible information and avoid being misled. It's not about distrust, it's about being smart. Build a habit of inquiry to filter out misinformation. That's how you become a savvy data detective. Living in a data-driven world is exciting, but we need to protect ourselves. First, be aware of what data you share. Read privacy policies and know what apps collect. Manage your privacy settings on social media and devices. Think of them as locks for your digital house. Use strong, unique passwords for each account and consider a password manager. Be skeptical of messages asking for personal info. Phishing scams are everywhere. Pause before clicking links or sharing details. Does it make sense? Is it from someone you trust? Critical thinking is your best defense. By staying aware and making smart choices, you can enjoy the benefits of data safely. Protect your digital life like you protect your home. Be a data superhero, smart, safe, and confident. We've learned that data is everywhere, and understanding it gives us power. Data helps us solve big problems, like climate change, health, and poverty, by providing evidence, not just opinions. It's not just for scientists, it's for you too. Every day, you make choices: what to eat, what to believe, what to buy. A data-driven mindset helps you make better decisions in all areas of life. Look for evidence, compare options, and question what you see. Stay curious and keep asking questions about the data around you. Mastering data isn't about being a genius, it's about building good habits. By understanding and using data, you empower yourself to make a difference. Let's use data to change the world, one smart choice at a time.